factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
11.
They'll start on the ground. ETN.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week.
Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And ETN going to have a Jags first down. The 44-yard line. Here's Lawrence.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and now it's 3rd down.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Back to the ground with ETN.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Here's 2nd and 10. ETN once more.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Now Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want
accelerating and off he goes. And he's He's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You've got them backed up, and you let them out.
Couldn't take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line and give him a safety. Now he's got room if he needed it.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 85 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Josh Allen coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
A give to Etienne running right.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The Jaguars at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly had things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
Lawrence will throw. That's complete to Parker Washington.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And he will find Ridley on the left side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
The point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Throwing is Hurts.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
It's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded at about the 28. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again.
Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
On first down, right back to Etienne. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Another tote for Etienne.
They juked him, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Yeah, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now Lawrence.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Parker Washington.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns.
The extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
On first down, Hurts.
Well, this one complete to Smith.
And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range, all the way down to the 15 here.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Touchdown, Eagles! A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. So that drive, 4 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
And it's complete, right back to Ridley. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Go, let's go.
Lawrence on third down.
So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
There he goes left side.
Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 81 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
On second down, ETN once more.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Rolling to his right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff running left is ETN.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
On 3rd down, here's ETN.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Going for it, here's ETN. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Looking to throw. Lawrence.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
Take right open.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Flush to his right. Touchdown, Jaguars! Calvin Ridley from 19 yards away. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a couple. Hurts.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there.
He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the third quarter. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Take it in at the 22. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They go play action with Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw.
Dancing to his left. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. On the option to give to Swift here.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift.
A 23-yard run.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
11.
A give running right, ETN. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Eluding the pressure right.
He's got the connection to Moore.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence.
And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Again, he finds Moore.
Oh, this is going to wind up being awfully close, but the referee's going to look at it and say, yes, that is a first down, and they'll wind up converting on 4th and 8. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And this one's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On 2nd down, Lawrence.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Sink right. Silver.
Lawrence going to throw again. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
11. Hey, kill.
Here we go on 4th down. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers, let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
On 1st down, Lawrence. This one caught by Ridley.
Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Big 13 heavy.
They'll try the left side with ETN.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
11.
Back to throw, Lawrence.
They'll roll him out right. The 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over them. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Travis Etienne,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Hurts and the Eagles now.
Down 28-21. A little under a minute to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player, and it appears to be Devontae Smith who's having some problems here.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go, just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
That one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
It all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but part of the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game over.
Look, let's face it, everybody wants to work the ball in closer and take a more high-percentage pass to try and tie the game, but the Hail Mary, that's what they had to work with. And now they're just hoping that their jumpers can get up higher and are stronger than the defenders. Not the case in this instance. They end up losing the game.
So for the Jaguars, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to